Alright, now it's Mazda OSR, old school rotaries, and we back at it again. Been away for a minute. Long story short, basically we moved out, got a bigger place. We've been busy just remodeling the kitchen, remodeling the living room, the panel, did all this. So most of my time just been going into the home. But we're pretty much just doing the final touches on the home. And now I could just relax and focus on my rotary project. So just in case you guys are wondering, I've just been busy with the house, with the new home, the new place, just trying to get it settled for the wife and kids. I'm sure you guys heard that old saying, happy wife, happy life, right? So unfortunately, I don't have my workspace over here. I still got to work on, you know, just a little work area. I pretty much got all my stuff, just threw it in the backyard, and I got tarps over them, and it's just a mess. I haven't really had time to organize everything, but yeah, today we're gonna just go ahead and start working on some of the R100 stuff, like the handbrake. I'm gonna go ahead and work on that, and like I told my wife, hey, I ain't got no spot to work, so I'm gonna have to do all this stuff right here in the living room or so, at least for now. So it's gonna be a little quick video on, in case you guys are wondering how the handbrake works and how to take it apart. I obviously sent it out to the chrome shop to get chrome, because that's how the R100s come. They all come with the chrome emergency brake on there. So we're just gonna go ahead and get into it without any further ado. All right, and here we go. So these are the R100 handbrakes, and in case you're wondering why you see two of them. So long story short, basically I didn't take this one apart. I had Long Beach Classic take it apart, and they pretty much sent it out to get chrome for me. Now, unfortunately, some of the parts got lost, so this is all I got left for this emergency brake here. This one here, I sourced it out through wheeling, dealings, selling, trading, and just came across this R100 handbrake. This handbrake here, it's not too bad. Just a little rust pitting here and there, but for the most part, it's just not too bad. I could have just gone ahead and polished this one up, but I got this one here. It's already chromed, so I'm just gonna go ahead and just use whatever's on here and switch it on over to the nice chrome one here. But I just wanted to make this video so you guys could see how I go about just taking it apart. All right, so first we're gonna go ahead and just remove the button right here. And this button basically has some spring action inside, and that's what releases these teeth marks right here. So as you push in, that's what helps you bring it back down. So this one, it just twists off. You just turn it here. Pretty long thread. It took a while, so I had to cut it short, but yeah, it's just twisted off. All right, and there it goes. Got the spring out. All right, so this is one of the pieces that got lost. I'm not too sure what happened to it, but they called the chrome shop. It must have fallen out when they dipped it. They do dip these in acid, and then they dip them in the chrome. But this is the piece that got lost, this little plastic piece in here. So you know what? Or maybe it just melted away, so maybe they just forgot to take it out. But this is the piece that that's missing. So All right, so these are the other parts that are also missing. It's these little plastic washers that go on here. And that's pretty much it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just wire brush this, spray paint it black, put it back on. Just go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of use some mothers on this and just kind of like wipe it down and just grease it all up and put it back together. But okay, so everything's been cleaned up already, scrubbed, whatnot. This little lever mechanism here, just wire brushed it and just spray painted it black, gave it about 3 coats. I did wait a couple hours. It's been well over 2 hours just for it to dry up to where you could handle it, and obviously it's going to take about 24 hours for it to cure. So first things first, I'm going to put these little round plastic clips here, or not clips, they're like washers, and they basically go in here. The ones on the original lever were missing, and here's one of them. So I guess these weren't taken out, and I guess the chrome shop, I guess they don't inspect them before they dip them in acid or whatnot. But yeah, that was stuck in there, and it's pretty much gone. The other side is completely gone. It was just brittled, and it just turned into dust when I tried popping it out. So good thing I did have an extra emergency brake or e-brake handle, and I was able to get these out, so I'll be able to use these. So next we're gonna go ahead and put the mechanism here with the gears. So again, if it's facing to your left, gears got to be facing to the left, and you kind of just see where this fork here has to sit right in there. Alright, so next we're going to go ahead and put this little lever mechanism here. Again, the handle's facing to your left that way. Obviously, the hole goes on the bottom. This little hook, that's what grabs onto the teeth right here. So, just lift that up, drop that in. Alright, so before we move any further, you guys notice this lever mechanism here? Just like a little cutout right here. We need to make sure that this rod right here, right where it bends, falls right in here. So that way it won't have too much travel. That's all the travel it needs right there. Okay, so this one ain't all that great, but that's all I got, so it's gonna have to do. So this is what holds the spring in place and it keeps it from moving back. I guess I could get a washer and put it in there, but alright, so I went out and found this copper crush washer, and it's the exact diameter for this, or circumference. So this should keep it from tearing any further, and if it does tear, it'll definitely keep the spring from getting binded inside this shaft here. So I'm just gonna put this on here, and then this on the back end should be as good as new. I don't know if you guys see that, it came out through here. Alright, so that crush washing didn't work out, but I did find this. I'm not sure where I got this from, but it was laying around in my toolbox. So this is the exact same circumference as this, or bigger, but I'm gonna drop it in this way. That way it'll get caught in there, and then just have a nice straight shaft in there. So there we go. We're just gonna push it in. I noticed in the bag there was this piece here, and I was trying to figure out, because the guys at Long Beach Classic threw everything in the same bag, and I looked at the schematics, and it turns out that this goes right on here. So I'm not sure if any of you guys were aware of that, but it's like a little metal brace right here, so I guess this just holds the rubber down. But yeah, that's all there's to it. So again, I'm not worried about the condition on this. To me, it's a pretty good shape, pretty fair, and I really wouldn't worry about it too much. Just the simple fact that this boot here is gonna fall on here, and it's gonna cover it. So this is what you're pretty much gonna see anyway. So all right, so just when I thought I was done, something just caught my attention. So when I was trying to fit this rubber boot yesterday, I noticed that I didn't want to force it in because it felt a little snug, a little too tight. But it turns out that e-brake I purchased, which is this one here, very, very similar to the R100. It's actually, I'm guessing it's the same part. I'm sure it's the same part number, if there is any, but everything's exactly the same except for this. So I was going through some pictures, trying to check out some pictures, trying to see where could this possibly come from. Mazda 1200 or an early RX2. Back in the day I had a 71 RX2, and I do remember the e-brake being chrome like this. So my best guess is from an early RX2 71. Not too sure, maybe 1200. You guys are familiar with these style handbrakes? Let me know in the comments. Maybe you guys could enlighten me. Maybe it might be RX2 or 1200. But R100 definitely doesn't come with this, because there's no way for the boot to sit down. So I did find this. This came off my car, and this is the one that fits right under all this right here. So definitely not R100. Everything's exactly the same like the R100, but this here. So I don't know, just I don't know, the guy told me it was for an R100, but it's definitely not for an R100. Nevertheless, everything is the same except for this little clip. So, just gonna swap it out. Alright, and it's as simple as that. I'm just gonna go ahead and fit the rubber boot, and I'm pretty sure this will fit right on here without a problem, and there we go. Now that's how it's supposed to fit. Now this rubber boot didn't want to go in because this was in the way, this little piece here. So I could have just, worst case scenario, I could just get the grinder and just cut it off here and still use this piece, but I still had the original one. So yep, learn as you go. All right, fellas, so hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's been a while. Just thanks for watching. All right.